Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So in today's session we'll see one more concept in generative AI, that is a RAG. So RAG stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. So we'll see what is a RAG and why it is required in generative AI. So let us start. RAG. So it stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation, right? So first we'll see why we require this RAG. So usually what we are saying means the Gen AI, which also called as a generative AI, will be generating the text, generating the content. Okay, the text will be one of the content. So generating the content. So in this example, we'll consider it as a generating text. Okay, so we'll take a generating text. So how it will be generated? We have seen that so far sessions, right? How it will be generated? The normal AI model will be there. So this particular model will be pre-trained with a massive data, pre-trained with large data. Okay, and also we'll be using a different generative AI models in order to generate the text. Okay, so from this it will generate the, it will first analyze the prompt. Okay, first analyze the prompt, analyze a prompt means whatever the input we are giving, right? And generates the text, analyze and generate, analyze and generate. So here what happens if this particular large data is a outdated data, right? So what if this pre-trained data, that means pre-trained we are training this AI model with a large massive data, if the data is a outdated data, so what happens? So obviously whatever the text it was generated, that will also be the outdated. So outdated, it seems sometimes it will give incorrect answers. Incorrect answers. Okay, so how to resolve this problem? So this problem can be resolved by using this RAG. So this problem, so outdated or incorrect answers can be resolved by using the concept called RAG. So here the name itself indicates, so it will search first, generate next. So the working of RAG is search first and generate next. So immediately it doesn't generate the text. First it will search for this text from the large external sources like PDFs or databases or websites, etc., etc. So the search will be done, and from that information, okay, so it will generate the text. So the complete information will be updated, not outdated. Okay, so let us see. So hope you understood why we are using. So this pre-trained data is outdated sometimes. If this data is outdated, we may get the incorrect answer. So we are going with the RAG. So I'll explain what exactly this RAG, retrieval augmented and generation. So retrieval means first it will search, and this will be done from PDFs, some data sources. Okay, some sources, websites, databases. So like this it will search in all these sources. Okay, external sources, okay. Then it will select the relevant data, the relevant data. So the first is I'll write here. So these are all external sources, external sources. So what is the input here? The prompt. we sometimes will be calling as a prompt, sometimes we'll be calling as a queries, okay, what user wants. Okay, so if the user gives the prompt, first it will search from the external sources, next it selects the relevant data, and then it will add content to prompt, and finally it will generate the text. So this is the steps done, the model with RAG. Model with RAG. So the RAG means first it will search. So before it generates, it reads or it searches the data and it will display. Okay, these are the steps. Prompt, then sources, search from the external sources, select the relevant data, add the content to the prompt. So whatever the content, so here this data will be added to the prompt, and finally it will be, the text will be generated. So this is a working. Okay, this is a working. For let us take an example for this one. Okay, example for this one. So normal Gen AI without RAG. Generative AI without RAG. That means generative AI will also generate the text, but without using the RAG. The example for this one is a closed book exam. Closed book exam. So what happens? The books will not be given to the students. So the students should answer the questions just based upon their memory, what they have learned and what they have remembered. Okay. So sometimes we may get the incorrect answers. And see, Gen AI with RAG. So by using this RAG technique, so the example is open book system, open book exam. So imagine if the same student wants to write the exam, and the textbook has been given to the student, then automatically the result will be more accurate. There will be no errors, right? So that is called as a Gen AI with RAG. So which is accurate, which will give the accurate, obviously without any doubt, this will give us the accurate results than the normal generative AI. So this is an example. So what are the advantages? Why we are using this one means, so one is just uses real time data, real time data. So what we have saying means, every time if the prompt is given, so first it will search in the external sources, automatically it will use the real time data. Okay, and not outdated, so updated, we can say it as an updated data, updated content. Okay, so more accurate results, more accurate results, because we are using the updated data, so that may lead the more accurate results. Okay, and also reduces hallucinations. So this is one more disadvantage of using this generative AI, because hallucination means it seems the answer is very much correct, but definitely the answer is wrong. So much confident to see the answer, but the answer is completely wrong. So that is called as a hallucination. So one major disadvantage of using Gen AI without RAG is hallucinations. So we may get answer very quickly and very promptly, but that answer may be wrong answer. So that can also be reduced in this RAG, right? So hope you understood this RAG, retrieval augmented generation. So blindly the model will not generate the text. First it will search in the external sources, it will get the relevant information, and from that information it will generate the new text, so that it will give more accurate results. So this is the best example for this Gen AI without RAG and with RAG, closed book and open book exam, right? So hope you understood this one. Let's stop here, and hope you enjoyed the session, and give the like to this session. And if you are having any doubts regarding this one, post your doubts in the comment section. Definitely I will try to clarify all your doubts. and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.